looks like a list of names. The family of a certain Constancy. Shit, Jerry's virtue name. Seems they're being held on the site of a shadow line. Probably the one the Technomancer was talking about earlier. They were probably used to put pressure on Jerry. Poor bastard. I think I've found the traitor.
So the work just stopped like that.
A group of terrorists sabotaged the excavation. We hit them hard, but unfortunately it'll take a long time to repair the damage.
You think I'm going to wait long? You've got everything you wanted. It's time to show results.
The incident at the site won't stop us continuing our experiments at the Shadow Line. Things are moving along nicely.
I hope so for your sake. Or believe me, you'll spend the rest of your life in the Source.
So, any news? Did you find anything out?
Yeah, I got into the Technomancer's offices. According to some documents I found, the family of a certain Constancy is in their hands. They're threatening to torture them and kill him if he doesn't give them information.
Jerry. So it's you. How could you do this? You've been with us since the beginning. I trusted you.
You heard what Roy said. They've got my family, and they're gonna kill them. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. You risked everyone's life. You risked everything we've been fighting for months. Everything some of us have died for.
Marco, please! His family was in danger. Can't you take that into account?
I can understand, but I can't forgive him. We can't show mercy to traitors to the cause. Whatever their reasons. Otherwise, the entire resistance loses all its meaning. So long, Jerry.
The documents I found indicate where his family's being held. They're at a site of a shadow line that's being built. I heard the Dowser talking about it. At least it's the same place. He was talking about experiments the Technomancers are carrying out.
You mean they're experimenting on prisoners?
Yeah, I think so.
Those fucking monsters. This is sick. We gotta put a stop to this. Roy, can you go straight there?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll go right away. Later.
Hey! Hey, please! Please, get us out of here. They're doing terrible things. They use us for tests, expose us to the sun. Some of us have even been operated on. If we stay here, we'll die. Or worse. Help us. We haven't done anything to deserve any of this. I was just in the militia. Okay, I demonstrated against the Technomancers, but that's all.
Calm down. I'll get you out, all of you, but I can't break the door down. Do you know who has the key?
A Technomancer, of course. Their leader here, I think. He's really powerful and heartless.
Those bastards. They're preying on the very people who stand a chance of making Aurora a better place. Using them for these atrocious experiments. They need to pay.
How'd you end up here?
It was just after the demonstration. I thought things were okay. I didn't have any trouble when the leaders of militia were arrested. Then one morning, Source Security showed up at my place. They arrested my wife and me and took us here. She died after they did horrible things to her.
So, this is where most of the ones who got arrested ended up. We figured something horrible might have happened to them, but... this...
What'd they do to you, exactly?
I was lucky, in a way. They only put me out in the sun a few times so far. I thought I was gonna die, and I'm covered with blisters, but that's nothing compared to what they did to some of the others. They feed us strange things, disgusting water, pieces of flesh that looks human. Some people had mutant parts transplanted onto them. Most of those people died. They also made the women get pregnant by mutants. We never saw them again. Please, get us out of this hell.
Any idea what's making them do this?
How could I possibly know what those madmen are thinking? They aren't human anymore.
You may have heard something.
Nothing. Just the screams of my friends. And that's more than I wanted to hear, believe me.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
What are you doing here? You have any idea how important the research you're interfering with is?
Research based on the horrible experiments carried out on Aurora's citizens.
I recognize you now. You were at the source when I was a child. Still so sure you're on the right side, huh? That you're always right? Still so full of yourself over your abilities, I guess. But I'll teach you. I'll show you your place.
just us now.
Do you have the key? Please hurry, some of us need help.
Here, I finally have the key. Take it and free your comrades.
Thank you. Thank you a million times. Wait. You're with the Resistance, right?
You could say that.
There was this guy who was part of it too. He was a prisoner here. His name was Sam. Do you know him?
No. So I guess he's dead then?
He said all kinds of strange things. About a deal with Abundance and how they were going to attack Green Hope to help them.
What?
He spoke to someone called Marco. He said he succeeded. That Abundance agreed to help them. Sounds crazy, right? He must have been raving. Thank you again, in any case.
Marco? Working with Abundance? I can't believe it.
You heard it, just like me.
I know Sam. I mean, I knew him. He was a friend of Marco's. That part is true. He left a long time ago. I thought he'd given up the fight. Roy, what does it all mean?
Marco has some explaining to do. There may be a reason for it all.
Hey, you're back. Seeing you're a pretty nice guy, for you it's cheaper. Want to see my merchandise?
Any interesting rumors?
Seems there was sabotage. Some terrorists supposed to have destroyed some reconstruction facilities. But nobody's buying that. Everybody knows it had to have been the Resistance fighting the Technomancers. It's their worksite after all. No connection with the reconstruction.
Any interesting rumors?
Seems the Technomancers wanted to snare the Resistance and failed. They're not too happy about it and are telling everyone they were set up. But from my point of view, It's just finding an excuse for screwing up. Hey, you're back. Seeing you're a pretty nice guy, for you it's cheaper. Want to see my merchandise?
Any interesting rumors?
Some of the guards say someone got into the Technomancer's HQ. Nobody knows who it was, but it's still a pretty amazing story, right? Anyway, everybody's talking about it. Wasn't often you heard people laughing at the Technomancers like they've been doing lately.
Show me what you have to sell.
With pleasure.